Streaming, all I gotta do is hit go live. And there he goes. All right. It is Wednesday, December 13th, 2023. And we are going to be playing Empyrion Galactic Survivor. Today, it's Galactic Chlamydia. How to protect yourself from infections while banging creatures in space. It's going to be a good time. If you don't already know, I am your host, and my name is Kevin G Nicholson. Please look me up on Spotify. With that being said, let's get Empyrion started. Empyrion. So, I'm currently in Connecticut, in the upper northeast corner of Connecticut. And it was for the 2 hours that we had sunlight, it was beautiful. Still cold because, officially, we haven't even hit winter yet. Isn't that a warm and cuddly thought? However, I believe we're a couple days off from Hanukkah. Oh, wait, we're in Hanukkah, I guess. And then, for those of you who celebrate the Christmas holiday season, well, Christmas is right around the corner. Have you got your Christmas shopping done? Are you buying needless things that people don't need just to prove your affections to them? Maybe. I'm just mad because I can't figure out what to get my mother. That's really kind of what it comes down to, but that's okay. Load game. So, I can't believe I'm not fat. I ate a lot today. I got up, made myself some sausage and eggs, and that was incredibly good. And then, because I'm a constructive individual who had stuff to do, I took a nap. It's great that I occasionally get to take naps. One should not underestimate the healing power of a nap. The drifting, the light-headed feeling. I want to say it's like semi-orgasmic, but not an intense orgasm. It's more like just a release. I suggest naps. And if you want to take a nap, I suggest listening to Daydreaming of Naps, written by myself, also on Spotify. I'm going to keep plugging away. It's my only money. My only fundage coming in. So, mail, folks. Now we're playing Empyrion Galactic Survival, which is a sandbox game where you get to build your empire up from scratch. From the first cutting down a few trees and mining a couple of rocks, you get to build yourself with no property taxes or assessors or insurance people. You just get to throw stuff up. Wouldn't that be nice? And you get to build your first base, you get your first spaceships. And if you're not a builder, you can actually, if you learn the game, you can actually download templates, and some of those templates are really cool. And so it's a good-looking game. It takes a lot of processing power because my computer's only a couple years old, but it's still giving me a little problem with the old streaming. I'm taxing it, so I'm hoping it's a nice place it's a great place for a view, top of the mountain. So this is what I've built so far. This is my, oh yeah, I want to give myself a door. Alright, well, a door is in order. Certainly I can make a door. Yeah. Over here to my advanced constructor. Now if you look, over here on the left hand side, this is the stuff I've been gathering, and you do that by mining with your little mining gun, and you got all your tools down here, and then you accumulate stuff over the course of your travels and try to stay alive. You gotta keep eating food. Your food over here in the left hand corner, that's your health. And then as you learn as you go how to build different things, like that energy cell, which I have no idea what it's used for, but that's okay. We don't need that right now. We need a door. Just a normal armored? Nah, just automatic doors is fine. I'm gonna make that door. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take out one of those windows and put the door in its place. Sounds like a simple task. Let's find out how simple it is. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with this game as I've been reintroduced to it recently, because I figured, well, I'm going to be streaming. Alright. Shall I do it right there? Why not? Retrieve the block. And block retrieved. Okay, now I need to hit T, and that brings the, hello? Oh, because on a different building, maybe? I don't know. I can just pick it up and bring it. So lovely. Like, you know, when aliens are trying to kill you, there are spiders in here, there are scorpions, there are like goblin-looking creatures. There's a whole variety, and some of them are benign. Some of them are not mean. Yeah. Alright, we'll just drop that door there. We don't need any of the other stuff. And it's cool because it's kind of like Jurassic Park a little bit. Because you'll see herds of this or that, which kind of makes it cool. And there we go. And there's a door. See how simple? Only life was this simple. These are grow plots. You pick plants up as you go. That's how you first feed yourself. And luckily for us in this game, they grow really quick. I wish real plants grew this quick in a way. Certainly that would be abundance. I like abundance. Positive abundance. Obviously you can have an abundance of terrible things too. Abundance of politics, an abundance of cancel culture, an abundance of judgment. Depends how you look at things. I like to be an optimist in general, which is why I get walked on a little bit, but you know what? I can sleep at the end of the day. And yeah, well, some people are terrible, but as long as you don't turn into the terrible people that, you know, learn from other people's misdeeds, try not to do them. Anyway, alright. All that food I just got just went in there. I gotta stop that. Okay, base. Yeah, I might as well put it in the... That's going in the fridge 3, right? Okay, so... Alrighty. And that... Stay where that is. I don't need that to be on anymore. Oh, I hear my music in the background. I'm going to turn it up. Because it makes me feel good. Having a Coca-Cola. For me, beer o'clock is 10 o'clock. That's when I start drinking. So I can get silly and then go night-night. So mature for me to say night-night. Okay, that stuff can stay there. Alright. So, if I am correct, my new door. Simple things like a door. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about medicine today. Space herpes. The dreaded Galactic Chlamydia, which must be battled. But don't trust the CDC. They're going to tell you they have a vaccine. I shouldn't have said that. I probably just got flagged just for using that word. Alrighty. Now, I'll turn this down. Very nice, but you should be able to hear me. Now, the food area and processing area is important. The food processor also makes medication for you, which is very important. And these are the various medications that you can make. Now, when you're going up against critters, you generally want anti-parasite, antitoxics, antibiotics, and, well, you know, painkillers, all right. I end up using the anti-radiation ointment a lot. For cold, I use coffee, which is actually a food, but it cures what ails you, or hot beverage, sorry. But for space chlamydia is when you get sexually assaulted by a alien, and then they scrape you and they infect you with a parasite. And it's a horrible death, even in video game standards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one. Oh, I can only do one. Well, and I picked the anti-radiation pills. What do I need for the rest of this? Confetti moss scrappings. Well, luckily, seems to me there's a lot of that around here. So while that's doing that, I'm going to take a little aside. I'm going to stroll around my backyard here. There are, seems to me there's moss scraps over there. So we're going to go over there. Now that I have my jetpack, it's not as hard to get back up the hills. And you gradually go down, you know, plummet. There's another, I should probably, I don't have an actual weapon. Well, I mean, I kind of got a weapon. So if I see some slime creatures, then I got a book, because I didn't. For those of you who are actually watching regularly, I got toasted. I was killed by spiders and scorpions repeatedly. It was very upsetting. I didn't like it. No, sir, I didn't like it. I wanted to be on the other side, really. So we go on the other side. Make a big to-do about it. Just take care of the issue. See, sun's going down. Turn my light on. There we go. And I like doing stuff without sun, even in the real world. So I'm very disgruntled when the seasons change and the sun goes down at 2 p.m. Excuse me. I'm looking for confetti moss scrappings, which I believe are on the other side of this ridge. Where am I? I'm going in the wrong direction still. I need to be going in that direction. And I really should get a gun. I hate guns. I don't like using guns. I don't own a gun personally because, well, I don't have to hunt food. And it would be too easy to shoot people. And I don't want to ever tempt myself with, I don't have anger issues per se, but people are terrible sometimes. So if I can get through this life without shooting anybody, I'd consider myself somewhat fortunate. Like mission accomplished. You got through without taking anyone out. But this version has slime Karens. And those slime Karens, they'll kill you out of spite. Hell hath no fury like a slime Karen scorned. I mean, it really is, like, pretty terrain. If I didn't have to worry about the slime Karens. Alright, do I got any that I can see over here? I know I'm in the right direction. I mean, this is my, oh. Where am I? Seems about right. Oh, what's that over there? See that right there? Slime Karen. Right there. It's coming for me. He wants to talk to the manager. I think I'm going to deny that experience. Maybe. Because there's the fruits. I really needed to get at least get a shotgun or something. Alright, that looks promising. Yeah, oh, that's confetti moss. What am I looking for? I thought that's what I was looking for. You know what I'm looking out for? Here's some more. More moss. More moss. Robiasry moss. It's all a big moat joke. You ever just like someone because of their last name? I feel that way about most. most of the mix, McDonald, McKinley, McKinstry, always felt pretty good about the, any more? Yeah. A little more, maybe? Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if that's exactly what I need, but... Alright. See, it gets dark out, it's not so much fun. Come on, bounce your way up there. Alright, back to the base. I like walking around at night. And my light's alright, but I can see my base like a beacon in the distance, letting me know there's a place to go. My utopia, my brave new world. And how do you run your utopia, Mr. Nicholson? Well, 3 rules. Don't lie, don't steal, be nice. Just basic kind of... Well, surely that doesn't do it. Well, that's just a start. You build off of that. The be nice part is important. Because if you carry around vindictiveness and you start talking about justice and restitution, well, you don't ever really get it, do you? You can never undo an act. And hopefully, see, look at this. Last episode, we built this place together, you and I. Good looking place. Yeah, anyway, I was gonna get those scrappings, see if that's what I need for more medication, so I could fight space herpes. No, sorry, galactic chlamydia. Alright. And that's not where I want to be anyway. But let's change that to my player. There we go. Go in there. And we're going to put that in the fridge with the stuff. Alright. Those are confetti moss scrappings. Is that what I needed? Go to medication. It was what I needed. Alright, so how about we do this? How many do I need? I got 7. And I got one of those. That's the anti-radiation. So we need an anti-parasite, anti-toxic, antibiotic. That's 3, right? So I could do... And what do I got personal? I got one of those anti-radiation. I could use a couple more of those. It seems to me that's something different. That's mushrooms and plant protein, which I got plenty of. So let's do 10 of those. See, this stuff is where you start having to get body parts from alien creatures. Alright, well that's doing that. Let's take a look at the map. Oh wait, there was the issue of the gun. Oh, well, I'll do a laser gun, because I already got the ammo. So, laser pistol right there. Do that. And then, what was the other thing I was going to do? I was going to look at a CPU extender. Tier 3. I need a large atomic bridge. And that's that. That's a lot of stuff. But let's build it. Okay. Well, arm. Oh, I never noticed the little things in there making it. Oh, it's got the little arms. I never noticed that before. I wonder if that's new. That's neat. All right. So. No, that's the armor locker. That's not where I want to be. Where I want to be. Go in there. Get my pills. 1 pill. 2 pills. 3 pills. Anti-radiation. Antibiotic. A little hot beverage. Why not? And we'll take that. Okay, we're going to drink a little juice. Delicious. Have a few things of bread. Oh, I had a shrimp Caesar salad. It was really good. I'm actually a rather decent cook. And cooking for myself is, strangely enough, something I enjoy. I like cooking for others as well. Makes it more of an occasion. Alright, let's say that's good. Right, he's building that. And my next goal is to figure out, that is neat. I wonder why I never noticed that before. Oh, and it repaired that. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. See, you learn something new every day. Okay. This is a teleporter, but I can teleport within the sector. I wonder if that means I can go from, I would imagine it means I get to go from planet to planet. In the sector, right? Ooh. Well, that's a thought. Maybe I can do it and go to... We'll test that. That'll be next episode will be teleporters. But for right now, let's see. I really got to figure out what's the deal with the tier extenders. Now, if you look, I've added a generator up here. And that generator is so I can power up the shields, which I put in down here, but which you can see that takes a lot of power. So I had to put that second generator in. And it seems to me it's still going to overload because the ship doesn't have the overall processing power. So I want to really do that before I leave the system again, because every time I leave the system, someone shoots me out of the sky. And that's not fun. At all. So you know what? Let's do that now. Let's go to that second. Let's go to, what's it, Masperon? Skillian? Let me take a look. It's my, it's the planet. And this is galaxy map. What's the stuff that's in there? I believe Skillian. I need info panel up. Skillian, planet information. The moon is a desert barren starter with fire rain, which is very harmful. You don't want to stand outside in that. got a good radiation dosage, and it's not breathable, which means I will be using my spacesuit, which is on right now. But okay, I got all that stuff ready. So let's go. Yeah, let's fly there, and turn the lights on, thrusters on, fill up the tank when we get back there. And we're off. And as soon as I hit orbit, it'll take a few minutes to, not a few minutes, but about a minute to load. See anything. There we are. Okay. So that's the ice planet, which I do not want to go to. That is Scorpion Planet, Empyrion. That's where I got killed 3 times last stream, or the stream before that. Alright, that's where I'm going. That's the desert. The desert planet. I like it because, you know, even though it's got high radiation, it gives me the illusion of me in the real world being warmer. Which, I'm not sure if that's psychologically sound or if that just makes me insane. But it is what it is. So yeah. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna try to install. I'm gonna try to install a teleporter in one of the bases I have on here, and then see, this is the place where you need anti-radiation stuff because this will get you. Because eventually I'm going to have to go and get that gold. There's gold out there in them there planets, and I need it for electronics. So, yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a teleporter and see if I can go back and forth from planet to planet, because that would be really cool. I don't think I've done that ever in this game. I don't know if that's new. I don't know if that's... It's a very vast game. And it certainly sucked a lot of hours out of my life. But I mean, look at it. Let's take a look from the other view, shall we? A beautiful ship with the levitating gun. I mean, it's got its quirks. But again, sandbox game, and so I like building stuff. If only you could do this in real life. If I could walk around, pick up stuff, and then build a command vessel with it, and then I wouldn't have to pay rent. I just have to land on abandoned planets, and then, you know, mine some rocks, chop down some trees, and then I could watch the Game of Thrones series from end to end in peace. And not have to worry about a 9 to 5. Isn't that the dream? I mean, there is the part about having to, like, actually leave the planet. Surprisingly enough, I'm rather fond of the planet. I mean, I like my corner of it. I like the trees. In the summer, I like the spring, I like the summer, I even like the fall. Winters are dog shit. And we are entering the dark, dark nights that I dislike. But luckily, I can do my little fantasy role play here. It changes the tone. There we go. There's my base. My base. My base. Talking about my base. Looks like down there. So, I need to go. Yeah, it looks like that's it right there. I haven't really explored much of this. I should probably explore more. As you can see, I've almost completely cannibalized the front of the other cruiser. That's how I built this one, my spare. Yep, on the ground. Get a sense of... There we go. Yep. He landed on top of that. So, let's just go here, drop it down. And there we are. Turn off the thrusters. And let's get out here. We go into the constructor here. Not the constructor, I want the alright. I'm gonna put that there. And fill her up. So I didn't even do a dent. Oh, that's the other thing. Well, how much do I have? Doesn't look like I got any water at all. So I'm making a pit stop on the way back. Alright. Now, what suit do I have on? You get different modifiers to your, this is extra cold protection and heat protection. That's negative on heat, so let's move that. And that armor's almost done. Alright, that one's got nothing on it. Oh, that one. And that one's got nothing on it. So we'll just take the insulation boost on that. Because heat. And that's a new shoe, so newish. Alright. So I need another teleporter. Do I have the stuff to build another teleporter? I still do. It's still on this. Yeah, let's see. For another teleporter, it will cost me what? Base teleporter. Says I can build it. Alright, let's give it a shot. And then the other reason I was in there is looking for that CPU extender. It's T2, that's for the I need T3. Alright, I gotta look for command vessel specific, right? Capital vessel. There's a lot of stuff. Alright, so container controllers, those fuel tanks. Well, they changed the graphics on a lot of stuff too. Cool. Okay. So I need a large atomic bridge. 2 of them? Because I have one. Or is there a large atomic? Matrix? Is that what I need? Did I do something wrong? That's a bridge. Well, looks like I need 2 more of them. So I need gold. We're going to make this teleport, and we're going to see if this does what I think it's going to do. It seems to me that I should be able to teleport from the teleporter in here to putting it in that base there. So I'm going to have to build a second one. I'm going to need, see, this is why you gather. This is why they tell you to gather. Alright. Oh, that does that. Seems to be, let's go next door. Let's see the state of this base here. I'm gonna go in the right direction. Lights are still on, so. What do you mean decompressing? Must be needing fuel. What do we got in here? Anything? Yep. Alright, there you go. Full up. What else we got in here? We got... Oh, well, that's handy. And that's exceedingly handy, so let's bring that back. Okay, so my next thing... They did change them. Oh, well, the update was... Well, that's lovely. See, they're still working on the game. Isn't that nice? Alright, we got stuff over here. How many plots do I got here? Oh, I can still use 3 spaces. Nice. Alright. That's Wayfair. Alright, we'll put that there. I'll put that in there too. And that. And then we'll go into the fridge too, which is where I take stuff out of. On the nose, Barker. fridge is empty. I have a bite to eat. And we'll put that in with the rest of the thorns there. Alright. I suppose... Nah, I'll just do it from there. Alright, ooh. Yep, see, this is what I knew I couldn't do. Alright. Jetpack, please. There we go. We'll move that right over right now. Player. And then to Wayfarer. Container controller. Move that over first. Alright. So let's put that in. Let's see. See what happens. We'll put it right here next to the can I slip it in there maybe? Let's find out. Alright, there it is. So so it looks like I can go to the Wayfarer. Right? I don't know why I made that very alarming noise, but it did teleport me to my ship, so I didn't even have to walk outside. Well, isn't that handy? Isn't that special? Alright, so what I need is I need to take some of that water. Can I do that? We're going to find out what's going on. Why do I hear noises? I still got bullets. I'm drawing extra, but that shouldn't affect anything. Alright, let's again see what we can do with the water scenario. Fridge 3, got a lot of water there. And I cannot turn it into another form of water. Well, that's upsetting. Alright, so I'm going to have to go back to Empyrion one more time. Which is alright, I guess. I'll tell you what, while we're here, let's do some, what did I need? I needed 3 more garden plots, 4 more garden plots. Let's go from container controller. 7. So let's make 7 garden plots. We'll do 6. 6 should be more than enough. Rook. So I did the space chlamydia thing. I got my stuff. I have a second teleporter in place. So I'm going to go back to my main base on my lovely planet, on the starter planet, and I'm going to put a teleporter in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to attempt to run the shields and get some gold. And with that gold, I'm going to try to get that tier 3 CPU. And that should make it so I can actually make things work. We'll see. Either way. Now we come with that. All done. I need water containers, and that's back on the other planet too, so. Alright. 6 growing plots. Let's go back. Teleport. What a marvelous way to travel. I wouldn't want to actually do it. Are we out of juice again? Oh, because I teleported, I used a lot of juice. I suppose that makes perfect sense. Oh, alright. Oh, because I still get the building blocks. I'll tell you what, let's just take it. I can't. Man, I can't put it back. Son of a bitch. Okay. Alright. So I got 3 spots there. Retrieve the block. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's good. Now, this other stuff I can just throw in here. Alright. I still got a lot of weight on me. But okay, so the more that you actually take, alright, and that was because of this too. Alright, yeah, that cleared a lot of weight off. Ain't gonna change the fact that I need power. Alright, let's do this. I'll keep the lights going for a second anyway. Yes, I know. Oh, is it because I'm blowing up the, because it's got fuel? See, these are the things that, where it gets tricksy. Yeah, it's because when I tried using the, teleporter, well, I suppose I could put another. I honestly don't know how to tackle this problem. I mean, I need experiment, great. But you know what? Yeah, I guess I gotta go back to the, yeah, we're going back to the other planet. And I have to get those other water containers. And then I can make more fuel, which I need desperately. Alright, thrusters. We'll be back. back to that main planet. Akua. Alright. And there it is. And do that. Cruise control is on. So, I'll go back here. I gotta get the water containers. And then, hopefully, it'll give me enough. And I'll make some of that big time fuel for that. And then I'm off looking for promethium again, because that's what powers everything. But the CPU stuff I gotta figure out. There ain't long. I mean, they're obviously getting this ready for a console release, which would be interesting. I mean, if they get this above and beyond No Man's Sky, granted I haven't played that in a while, so they've probably been updating that one too. The pros to this game is, yeah, the building, the fact that it stays, and that you can build an empire from nothing. The bad thing, the way that it saves the games is terrible. I wouldn't say I've rage quit, but I've walked away from the game for months because of a bad, trying to get back stuff that I lost. Because you build it up, and I mean, yeah, it might be like real life, but it's not why we play video games, man. It's kind of an escapism. Like, this still doesn't beat World of Warcraft in regards to how many hours I must have put into that virtual world. And then they kept nerfing stuff, and then you could go all the way up to, like, what was it, level 130, and then they nerfed that back down to 100, and I don't even know where it's at now. And then they said, oh, people want Classic. So then they took everything out except for Classic, and it's like, But I spent a lot of time there, and I actually gamed with people. I was never a real big raider. Like, I don't generally go with large crowds if I can help it. Akua is how we say. Alright. Where's my base? I think it's in the mountains. Could be wrong. Oh, a meteorite. Cool, forget about that. Yeah, I'm going the long way around. That's right. Go east. Like how you can just fly through a day. Get those water containers so I can make bonus fuel, and that means I'm going to want to go there, which means I want to go that way. There we are. it's fun when you get your command vessels, because it's really a step up. Alright, I know it's by there. I mean, let's take a moment, admire the sun. Alright, thrusters off. And let's go find out where that thing is. Need water. Water for fuel, water for fuel. Make hydrogen. And I land on it. I did land on it. Alright. Controller, access. Alright, we'll be doing this one step at a time then. And P. Maybe tell me how to do this faster. I knew I would need to do this later, so I gotta give myself props for looking ahead, so to speak. Alright. That's precisely what I need. Go, access. Almost there. Almost there. Hey, and that's the last one. And I can put that in there. Alright, now go into the rest of that fuel's done. So let's over here. As much as I hate to leave such a nice rosy beach. Alright. So I got 204 and I need fuel. The big fuel. That would be this. A fusion cell. That requires hydrogen bottles, which require water containers, which I have 200 of. Okay. Alexa, 200 divided by 5?
200 divided by 5 is 40.
Okay, so I can do 40 of those. And while that's doing that, what do we got for... Still got quite a bit left of Promethium, that's good. That's the basic fuel, that's like standard gas. This is like supercharged. That's like nitrous. That's warp, and that's driving around fuel. And before you get access to this, you got to actually chop down trees and turn wood into petrol or some sort of, what was the name of the stuff called? Synthol? No, not synthol. It was like a corn-based fuel that didn't really catch on. Ended up being more inefficient than, for the energy you got by refining it, it kind of defeated the purpose. But yeah. So I got 150. So I can do at least, I'm going to end up doing 20 of those. And hopefully that's going to, that's 50 pellets. Yeah, I should be alright. But that's going to take a little time. It is really neat what they did with that, though. They changed the constructors to be a more visual. I mean, they're keeping people busy. That's good. Keep those animators working. Give them jobs. Let them contribute to society. Give them more than a living wage. Give them what's the word I'm looking for? An abundant raise, a generous raise. Anyone who's got that kind of power, come on. If someone's working for you and they're doing a good job like that, give them good raises. I want people around to be happy, right? I want a slave class. And to work for a video game company. And it started out and it was cool. And then as the CEOs got involved, well, then we had to downsize. We had to get a cheaper building. And then the cheaper building was, 40 minutes away from where the original building was. So then we go there, and suddenly I lost my office. And then suddenly I had to share my office with 2 other people, then 3 other people. And then it came down to, okay, you're going to share a desk in the corner with this dude. And I'm like, you guys brought me in saying, oh, we're going to treat you right. And you didn't treat me right. You kept taking away my work area. So you made it smaller and smaller and smaller. And then they stopped paying us. Granted, this is late 90s stuff. There you go, Kev, date yourself. Have a bite to eat while we're waiting. Yeah, what the heck, let's make some bread. Bread. Yeah. All right. So the plan so far, I gotta put fuel in this. I gotta make sure the base is fueled. And then I'm gonna put a base teleporter in the base here on this planet, on Akua. And then I'm going to see if I can transport between the planets. And I'll bring some extra fuel back over there. But I don't understand why things are not working the way they're supposed to, I guess. There's always something new to figure out with this game, some limitation that you didn't expect. All right, now we're making stuff. So go back to the main, fill on 70. Yeah, that fuel is rocking. So for the extra bit of effort, yeah, this will be good. Keep filling this up till it's full. 81. Shouldn't take too much longer. And we have a bunch of oxygen here. We do. So let's go into the oxygen base. Which are where? That looks like an oxygen tank. It's got O2 on it. See how much we can fill that up with. There we go. Full up on oxygen there. Put that back. In fact, let's put half of that back too. I mean, at the rate I get killed, it's not like it's not like it's worth hanging on to all that ammo. All right, and 97, just about there. That should do it. Let's take a look. 98. Oh, no, so 4 more. So that's, oh, no, it wouldn't take any more. Okay, so, while that's running the gambit on that, that's got 11 more to go, right? I got 10 more. That'll bring us, have an extra bunch there. And we'll do another 20 of those. And then alright, I got enough for one more. I do not. I need flux coils. And that's neodymium. I'm alright with cobalt, kinda. Neodymium and titanium rods. Alright. Yes, things have to be done. Let's see if I can do this. Here's a test. Looks like it took a little time. Yeah. Look at that. Well, that's handy. There we go. Decompress. Why is it saying decompressing? Should be no decompressing. It's like, can I put a second CPU in? I don't know. But you know what I can do? It's clear, right? It's radiation, but that's normal. Looks like I cleared most of this out pretty well. Inventory full already? That'll take care of a little bit of the titanium need. But neodymium I gotta get somewhere else. Oh. There we go. That's money. Money in the bank. I gotta make sure at some point I gotta figure out how to move stuff that's too big. Like there's a lot of stuff there that would be very useful. But I can't pick it up. It'll just fall to the ground. This is what happens when you can't pick stuff up and put it at your feet in a little box form. And the thing is, see, even these three, that's because that was from an engine. That's money. Parts that I need. Alright, I'm gonna do this one more time. Still got some blocks there. Let's do a little drilling. There we go. Even all that stone, that's gonna fill me up real quick. And if I'm gonna get anything, it'll be it. Let's move that stone out of there first. Alright, so it seems like if you use the teleporter or any other stuff, and you don't have a CPU appropriate, it looks like it starts breaking your balls, man. Alright, that should be good. So I can take those titanium blocks back with me. Come on. Power's on. So what is it? What's the problem? Huh. Maybe I blew up the generator. Devices. Statistics. Generators. Fuel tanks. Current output 0. Well, that's solar. I suppose I could add a second CPU tier. Here is the generator, though. Yeah, that's going to make things a little more difficult because my ship is back on the other planet. And if I can't fix this, all right, where's the generator? Generator? I don't have one, it says. Which I'm guessing means broken. Oh, that sucks. You know what that means? That means I'm trapped. I'm trapped on this planet with no ship. Ordinarily, I would be very distraught about this. And I'm still a bit distraught about this. I don't know if I can make it there on foot. And I don't know. Oh, goodness. I got troubles. It starts with a T, that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Yeah. I'm in rough shape here. I got fuel, I got all that, but I blew up my generator because I used the teleporter a bunch of times. Alright, the large constructor is at, well, let's, how about repair? I mean, I could wait for the sun. I imagine that would give me a little bit. I need to figure out where they hide the generator in this place is. I didn't read the specs. It's got to be in here somewhere. Or where it could have been, it should have been. Alright, it becomes daytime in 9 hours. Oh, the horror. I suppose I could spawn my other Wayfarer here and then build a generator and install it in there. Oh, God, what a mess. Looks like that's my option, though. Dope. So, good time. Stranded on a desert planet with a lot of radiation. Alright. I'm glad I did this, though. This is what this emergency, let's spawn that. There we go. And let's, you have jetpacks on. How you do? There we go. See if I can actually do this without power to the base, though. I cannot. Probably because... Alright. Well, I got fuel there, so I can move that over easy enough. Good. So... my second Wayfarer. My second command vessel. Go to the main. Go on. Alright. We are going. Which is good. Now let's see if we have access. We do. And that's great. So, let's put all of this there. And let's see if that's enough to make a generator for the new place. Alright, so container controller. Can I make a generator? I need base and constructors, generator. I can do that, so let's do that. And I'm just gonna have to stick it in this spot and then hope that that does it. I mean, that's the only shot I got. I mean, this can still... Then I can teleport to that one. And I guess I'm going to be ping-ponging. Wow. What a mess. That's alright. We'll get this all done. There we go. That's some blue moon. So I can... Should be able to go right out the door. Again, I have no idea where that generator was originally placed. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... There we go. That. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. And we're going to try to place this someplace where it probably shouldn't go. And we can stick it on the ceiling over there. Let's try that. 6. Hey, and it looks like that worked. Cool. Overload damage to remaining health. Well, I just fixed it. Why is that doing that? Is it because of the teleporter? Devices. Teleporter. Alright, can we take that offline? Not make that active. Let's take a look. Alright, see, this is why I did it this way. If I go into the main, I'm still running too hot. So, what if I turn off my turrets? And now we'll leave the signals on. So maybe I can add another CPU. Let's try that. See if I can do that. How much is the CPU? I'm in base. Core. Alright, so I have to make that elsewhere. And in the interim, alright, now that I've turned that stuff off, it doesn't seem to be in too rough a shape. So let's see if I can make a CPU over here. Hopefully I can just pop that in. We're hoping. Base and CPU extender. I do not have the stuff. So Oy vey. Alright. So we'll do it like this. I have to ping pong. So, I mean, but the generator works short term. It's not going to be a good long term answer though. Because the moment I use that teleporter, and I mean, not active. Well, I know, I turned it off. Devices. Teleporter. Active. I know. And Kua. Wayfarer. And I missed it. Or did I? All right. Made it back. It's all about the CPU. I've come to that place. All right. So I need a CPU extender. And I'm going to need another generator, I'm sure. How about a large generator this time? And I'm still working on level T3. So here's hoping. I mean, I was going to put a teleporter in here, but I don't have the stuff for that. So, it's like I'm double parking. Still a lovely place. Alright, thrusters. And we're off. Oh, it's lovely. Must get to orbit. Wow, I've been going at this a while. And I know I say beer o'clock, it was 10 o'clock. I missed it. I'm still drinking Coca-Cola. Alright, so let's double park. Let's get back to my other command carrier. And then we're going to swap. We're going to leave this one on that planet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the other Wayfarer as the template for that's on the other one. I do have a couple. That did. Alright, so essentially this is going to be my test pilot ship. Because I already modified it. It's already got a shield and it's already got a teleporter. And it's got a big gun. Now, I need to I made a extension controller, a CPU extender. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I can put the new generator and the new extender in there, and hopefully that'll keep that base working. So this is all the tests to see how to work around the CPU requirements for the game. But had I not had the forethought, I could have been stranded. Because there's no way I could have made it to my other base on that planet without dying of heat stroke, no matter how many radiation packs I got. I can find my way over. So I'm going to have to rename. So this is the disposable one, kind of. Because it's already missing a chunk. But I've added a couple of chunks. So this is the one that I'm going to... There I am. So I need to go southwest. That's west. That's south. That's tilt. And that's forward. Oh no, that's right. Nighttime. And that's where I gotta go. There we go. My other wayfarer. So, I'm double booked. Yeah, let's do it so you can go out the back. Where am I shooting, son? Well, yes, Kevin, you obviously are shooting something. Are you killing anything? I don't know. Do I care? Eh. Computer knows what it's doing. Dumbest thing anyone's ever said. Alright, let's take her out. Shoot her something. Alright, so I just built a CPU controller, extender rather. I can't do it that way, so I have to do this. And then, did I ever get my engine, or is it still building it? Nope, I must not have had the stuff. Alright, let's do the extender first. Oh, boy, you backed into it real close. Alright. So, that's where you had put. So we're going to put it there. And then, how about a small generator? Could I do a small generator? No, that's the wrong one. I'm getting confused between my wayfarers. Alright. Can I build a small generator? I don't need that on anymore. Let's see if that helps. Actually, let's do 2. I'm hoping. I mean, I'm obviously hoping. Turn that off. You did just make a generator, right? Am I not seeing it? Oh, upper right hand corner there. Alright. Can I put them in my... I can. Alright, even better. Alright, so we've put a new CPU controller in place. Now we're going to put a couple of generators in there. And let's put the jump pack back on. Okay, so if I do this again, 6. And then let's rotate that. Okay, we gotta turn off the teleporter immediately. Offline. That's the capacitor. That I need offline. There we go. Alright. And I got fire rain. Do we got any oxygen in the tanks, I wonder? I do. Lucky me. And I got fire rain outside, so. Yeah, it looks like things were damaged from the explosion of the prior generator. Which means there's probably a hole somewhere in here that I don't even know about. I believe there's a way of using the C menu. Alright, but let's 6. Yeah, that's fine. So now we got 2 of them. Let's look at the main. CPU usage. Alright, my consumption is 1. Current output is 5. Alright. I appear to be relatively protected. No one. Force fields are back on. Everything appears to be running. That's yay. Hooray for our side. Oh, good. And I got 2 generators covered. Now the question is, if I turn on that teleporter again, is it going to blow? Well, what do you think, guys? What do you think? Should I keep at this? Or should I shut her down? Nah, I'll keep going for a little bit. I gotta figure the CPU thing out at some point. Sun's coming up. Maybe I can make another, I mean, it seems to me you lived your life. I have 3 generators. I must have another. There's another one around here, and I suppose I could fix it. nothing coming in from the solar at the moment, which is a little perturbing for me. And so that seemed to be the second tier. So that moved me to 2. And that's great. But it seems to me I need to get that. That's the third tier, and that's the teleporter tier, I'm thinking. It says there are 2 generators, but it counts 3 because one of them blew up. I'm thinking that's how it's working, but I don't know any of this for a fact. Alright. Let's go back to it. Let's not show that on the HUD. Another small generator. Let's show that on the HUD. And that shows me that one. So yeah, there are 2. And it is showing me where it is. Okay. There's so much to cover. So my question now is, how do I find where the old one was? I mean, if I'm going to keep using these spaces, I gotta... Oh, maybe it was in there? No. Looks like everything took a little bit of damage. But that still doesn't tell me where the... Set up there. Core. That's the core. I imagine the core would be somewhat... Ventilator. Alright, that's the roof. Lovely. Seems to me there's a... So there's just a roof. That's it. Alright. Maybe underneath the floors? Why did nothing blow out though? I mean, I know it's not a... doesn't have that kind of atmosphere and stuff, but... Alright, well, let's take a look outside with the drone. Tech support. Okay, so that's the disposable Wayfarer. underneath. I think that's what I gotta do next. Because you gotta be able to read the schematics somehow. To find out where the compartment was. Or I could look at the other one. Oh, why don't I do that? Okay. Fire rain's done. Let's take the new one or the old one? The new one's back here. Yep. Alright, so let's take this over to the other one. Fly it to the other base. Which I believe is to the... Alright. Thrusters. Nope, auto brake on. Thrusters on. Okay, this is the old one. I am facing in the right direction, kind of. And let's go. Oh, and the other one doesn't have, neodymium. That's what I need. But before I do that, again, let's take a look. I want to see what the spot was. I need to go. Not due west, more west. Alright. I'll be back for the neodymium. There's the blue moon. Now the blue moon is like a template base. It doesn't take up too much resources and it's great for starter. But obviously once you start adding something onto these, it becomes problematic. Look like it's on, so it's lacking power. Now we gotta land it first. There we go. And tell you what, let's go up, forward. Again, put your butt down. There we go. All right, now we can turn those thrusters off. Get out of there. Let's see what we got for fuel. I have a hunch I'm gonna have to fuel up that other base. And I got no fuel there, but I do have 100 of those. That would make 10. All right. So. Everything. And 10 of those. And that should fill up the new base. This is much longer than I thought this was going to go. That's all right. Let me regale you with the tale. Tale of two titties. Did you say titties? I just said titties. People don't like that. Of course they don't. Because they don't have titties. Alright. We're going to get those. We're going to go to the other base. I'm going to put the power in there. I'm glad I got that spare Promethium earlier. My forethought has saved myself a couple of times on this in this game alone. course, now I have two Wayfarers. That's another thing. Can I rename my ship? Because this is what? Wayfarer Extreme. That's a good question. Looks like I can. So this is Wayfarer Extreme now. And it still needs another CPU. That's the generator up there that I put in. That's the spare. That looks okay. Where's the original generator? Again, something I have to look up. I assume it's in here somewhere. And I can't access anything because I can't fit. But I think I can get up there. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's a large generator, T1. That's a CPU extender. And that there. Right, everything looks okay. I mean, the guy who put this together really did a great job. I mean, so that's where the base generator is. Okay, I need to take that fuel. Well, let's eat first. Obviously, you need food. All right. Fully fed. Fed, oxygenated, etc., etc. I need the fuel. Good. And now let's get to that. Another base there. Hey, that went quick. Good. That made things pretty easy. Now there are two reasons I was over here. Oh, that's good too. Look at all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. That's going to Wayfarer Extreme, all of this. Nice. This will all be very helpful in the very near future. And I got an assault shotgun. Even better. Alright. Emptied that clean out. That's all on my Wayfarer Extreme. Which is, of course, going to be the ship I'm going to experiment with. But I'm glad I get to use the assault rifles, too. Okay, I was going to look at where is the generator in here. Devices. Generator. So is there no generator? I mean, it's got a slot for it, but there's nothing there. Would explode when overloaded. Well, looks like that's in good shape. And looks like that's the second one. So originally they're there. Oh. Alright, note to self. Basis for comparison. Well, that's good. And you got all that bonus stuff. Let's check the fridge here. Yeah, I don't really need any of that. Let's move that to the fridge one now. That can stay. That can stay. Wait, that's fine. Baseline. Okay. So, where am I? I'm that way. It's all charged out. Note to self, 2. So there were 2 generators. Huh. Alright. One on each side. I can do another CPU extender. And that's for a base. That's for a command vessel. Can I put a second CPU extender in the same vessel? These are questions. I really... And I can build... I don't need a command vessel teleporter, though. I need a base. And it appears I'm short. Huh. All right. Every experience is a learning experience. I can make another one of those. So so that's a big thing, is keeping your generators from exploding. So I need 2 small atomic bridges. That needs gold. So yeah, so that's going to be the next. I mean, now that I've just kind of started figuring the CPU stuff out a little bit. But if I need a base transporter, that means I'm going to need I don't know why it's saying I can't. Well, I suppose... Well, I'll tell you what. We saw some neodymium on the way. So what we're going to do... Let's add in place. All right. And all right, 82%. 13 left, that's good. Well, alright, so a little mining. That base is fine, we extracted what we needed to from it. So we'll go back to the other one. Thrusters. Pick that up. And I want to go in that direction. To the meteorite. Yeah, looks like I'm going to need as much as I can get from that. Fantastic. Just pass right over that and drop her down. Not on it though. That's on it. Okay, that appears to be down, so thrusters. And let's get back there and see what we can do. Supposedly, there are ways to put mining stuff on the command carriers and on your ships. Ah! I'm getting killed by something. I got killed by something. Ripper dog? What the hell's a ripper dog? And where did it come from? And how come my guns didn't shoot? Oh, I'm irritated. Alright. Back. Cloned. I gotta go get that stuff. What the hell is that? Rover dog. Here. And then, yeah. You thought it was fun games when I couldn't do anything. Yeah. Got anything else around here? Anything else? There he is. Yeah, I see you. Ripper dog. Eat me. Alright. Let's bring that up there. That needs to go into the... all those parts there. And where was I before I got ripped apart by ripper dogs? I was mining neodymium. Which could take some time. Provided something doesn't come out and try to eat me. I should be able to suck this sucker up. Yeah. Wow, this has been quite the stream today. And in case you're wondering why I didn't, I gotta go through like one extra motion to put the camera on, which isn't really that much, but I figured just a little voiceover while while going about my duties. We said duty. So yeah, Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. They don't put a penny in his hat now. Now they ship him off to jail. Or put him in a tent down by Venice Beach, California. But 'tis the season for giving and for joy and to love thy fellow man. Alright, well, give it a shot. I keep giving it a shot. We're getting burned, but alright. Try to live the optimist. Like one of the 7 dwarfs. Which dwarf was the best miner? Oh, inventory full. That's okay. I'll drop that right off there. Good. I'm sure that'll help my future problems. Alright. I want to see if I can extract all this. Although this is boring streaming stuff. I mean, at least what I was making is basic. You kind of see something come up and rebuild that nothing. This is just, he's pointing at a rock. That's reliance. I mean, I understand there's got to be a balance in the games. Like, if it all came too easy, then why play it off? But some of this is just like grind and slow. And this takes, if you can do it in space, it's a lot faster in space. Hopefully I don't get ripped apart by ripper dogs. The damn ripper dogs. And see, again, it's when my back was turned. I didn't even see it coming. And they said, hey, food. And then Kevin was meat. But Kevin has a cloning chamber, so he gets to come back and kill you. Ripper dog. I like dogs. I don't want to hurt dogs, but I can't let them hurt me. I love neighbor's dogs. Luna and Melly. Really sweet and protective. And then there's Pedronically. Such a voice. We'll be recording a little more of that if I venture outside ever again. The thing is, if I don't like to go outside when it's like the next few months are going to be hell for me. I don't like not being able to garden and go outside and see trees and stuff. And looks like even my like I look forward to the Ren Fair every year. But now I know there are additional options. still going to do the gun fair, but I want to do the other options. Because, you know, we can live stream all day. In this particular case, I can live stream for a couple hours. But, you know, at some point I got to get back into the real world and go, hey, this is what's going on locally. This is this is New England at its finest. Get that going. Alright, let's get some more. I don't know if you can hear my music. I hope you can hear my music in the background. I like it. That's why I listen to it on repeat again and again. Oh, reload. That's the thing, when I write an album, I worked on the last album, I would say good. Like, I got the first couple songs done back at the, like, mid-October, even the beginning of October. And then I got involved with the Ren Fair stuff. I had all that footage to cut together, which I did. I uploaded 1,200 videos, minimum, to YouTube. Still haven't gotten a dime from YouTube. But, still, sense of accomplishment. And some of them were really good. I leveled up this past summer in regards to how I can edit and the way I've been editing and stuff like that. This requires no editing. This is just me talking into a microphone, playing a game, and then hopefully you listen to something and you go, oh, he's kind of funny, and then you kind of hang out. But, you know, I don't pre-plan these live streams so much. It's just like, okay, well, what am I going to be doing, and what am I going to be talking about? And then kind of loosely going from there. So I figure I'll do this for a little while longer. And tomorrow I'm going to bring the Wayfarer Extreme into not battle per se, but into battle conditions. See if I can mine some gold without getting and the reason I need that gold is so I can do that CPU extender stuff. Luckily I've done a bit of exploring on and off. Some of them which ended terribly badly. Badly, terribly. I mean, it just ended. I died. It ended up having to delete. It was a mess. But, you know, I'm learning where things are and where I gotta go to get certain items. The thing is staying alive doing it. Because there's a scorpion or a ripper dog or a spider or something around the corner. As soon as you got your back turned, they're gonna kick you out. And that's makes it challenging, I suppose. But it interrupts my flow. Yeah, it's like you got this guy who's just like drilling into a mountain. He's got his back to it. He's just kind of doing this like, it's like, you might as well just go up to him, hit him over the back of the head. You know, alright, what was I doing? Drilling rocks. I know, they were thinking I was a tasty morsel. I am smoked meat. Eat something after this. So, almost halfway through this meeting. At least I got my tunes in the background. Keep me happy. That's the thing. I write all the music. I try to keep it upbeat. You know, like, believe it or not, there's a story. There's like It's highs and lows. And so this is the beginning of the adventure, and this is the end. And it really is a different journey. Because like I said, this last one took me much longer than it typically takes me to do an album. But I was working at it. I put a lot of effort into it. Because I knew I was going to have to listen to it for another month and a half. And then what I'm going to do, I'll probably start on my next album maybe mid-January. And I'm going to start doing a little more guitar work. Like me playing and singing, and actually including songs that I've written. I mean, this is a form of expression. I'm lucky the weather's held up for me out here. This fire rain comes in, game off. Fire rain bad. Running across this neodymium meteorite was good. I mean, the other stuff is Sarcosium and Asterium, and gold, of course. Those are generally heavily guarded, but, finding a big chunk of this out in the middle of nowhere. Well, not in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Andy. It's like I'm almost over halfway through this meteorite. So that's the other thing about doing the music. Is it's an expression, but it's also at the same time it's trying to keep my vibe positive over the months that I'm listening to it. Because I know that as soon as I release an album, I talk to my Amazon Echo to the right of me, and I tell her to loop it and to play it all the time. Because you get paid by the streams. And so I want, my album going at all times. And then I have my playlist going on in the kitchen. And then occasionally real people who aren't me will actually play some. And last year, it was insane. I thought I was going to pass 10,000 monthly listeners. But for some reason, over the last couple of months, all the numbers have tanked. And not just for my stuff, I mean creators on YouTube and, artists across everywhere, they've been saying that notice the drop off, which is very perturbing. Because, this is how people are making livings. I'm not making a living doing this, but I'm alive. It's helping me live. The music, anyway. This right here, I'm hoping will eventually get to a point where I'm getting some monetization from the work I've done. That's part of the appeal. You put it out. People always read it. People always visit it. And people like, even stuff that I don't like, people said that they do like and they listen to it. But yeah, my goodness, 11:35. bored. Bored of drilling rocks. And like I said, I can be there later if I need it. And let's see if that gave me... Oh, shooting at something. Any more, where are you? Laser pistol out. Where are you shooting? Probably didn't get him. You didn't get him last time. They got me. Alright. Can I do a teleporter now? That's for the command vessel. That's for a base. Appears I can. So that's going to go back on a Kua. A Kua. Alright. Let's put that. And then, when I go back to a Kua, I gotta remember. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I'm using up my pentaxes. Alright, well, while that's doing that, I believe we can move on. Let's get to the... get in here. Turn on the thrusters. Let's get back to Akua. Install the teleporter. Install a bonus generator. Try to bring my home base up to tier 2. Alright. And I am out of soda. I mean, I'm not out of soda. I just finished my can. But I need to find... So it's well beyond beer o'clock, which means I'm going to start drinking beer. But let's get to Akua before I engage my alcoholism. Well, that's the cold planet. I don't want that. I want that. There we go. Cruise control is locked and loaded. Alright. So I feel pretty good about where I'm at. Let's go into the controllers here. I said, that's devices, access. Here's the fridge. Let's eat a little. Tell you what, eat the ration pack. There you go. So the pussyfoot around. So much more fuel. I think it's because the shield is online. So if I take the shield offline... No, it's not active. Teleporter's active. I bet you that's doing something too. More questions to be answered. So now that I'm ping-ponging between these two planets with two Wayfarers, the ST and the Wayfarer Extreme. So I'm going to drop this off. I'm going to end the stream there. And then when I come back, I should have, I'm going to place the second teleporter off stream because I'm gonna have to put in another CPU extender and do stuff like that so nothing blows up in my home base, which is more work than I intended, but that's alright. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna warp to Blue Moon. I'm gonna grab Wayfarer ST as opposed to the Extreme, which is what I'm driving now. And I will that here, and then I'm going to make sure I restore that template, the base template. I'm going to save that so I can repair to the block, which I believe is possible. But this involves me getting that teleport system working. Now that I got my base teleporter completed, I can place it. In fact, I might extend that back area. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm going to extend the back area a little where you guys can't see me. Well, you can't see me now, but... that's how I'm going to make... here's the base. Oh, I came down right at the right place, right time. And look at that pad. Look at that landing pad. I almost think I did that to spec. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. So, Can I do that? Way up high enough? It looks like I'm up high enough. Looks good to me. Thrusters off. In fact, let's turn everything off. Everything go bye-bye. All done. That's fine. I got plenty of oxygen. Didn't I stop the ship? Nothing's on. There you go. Collect all this stuff. And then I can do my evening beer routine. There we go. Not enough light. Well, that's because I turned everything off too. Which is why I'm picking all this up. But it draws so much juice. So I figure I'll get in that base there. There's oxygen on this planet, so the plants should be able to stay alive. I hope. Alright. Fantastic. Alright. Let's get down there. It's a pretty planet. Alright, I wanted to fill up my oxygen. If I must. Knock on. Alright, everything's closed. So, I'm going to want to do that. But I also want to make a CPU extender. So, base only. CPU extender. Alright. And then, did I do a generator? It doesn't appear like there's a generator in there. Alright. And that's a large generator. Is that placeable on the base? Yes, it is. Alright. So that'll do that. And while that's creating that, I'm going to bid you adieu. And I'm going to get my beer on. So, save that game. Oh, someone actually popped in. Hey, thanks for stopping by. It's like someone knocking at the door after 2 hours. And now they're gone. That's okay. Again, makes me laugh. So, I hope it's been fun for you hanging out, watching me mine rocks. Dealing with my case of Galactic Chlamydia. And that'll be all for this evening. I'd like to thank you. Again, my name is Kevin G Nicholson. I'm the host of this YouTube channel. Please look for my full name on Spotify and play my music. And if you like anything, leave me a comment. Let me know that I'm not alone out here in the digital universe. Thank you very much, folks. Good night.